Welcome again to Budget with Brian. One of the increasing materials being used on new builds, refurbs, is a board for cladding the outside of the building called HardieBoard. HardieBoard is one make, there's Marley Eternit is another one, and it's a cementatious board with some fibres in it, and the advantage is that maintenance is very low. Don't have to paint it every year, every 5 years, every 10 years. Sometimes you can just give it a wash if it's picking up a little bit of grub, but otherwise it's very, very durable, and that's why people use it. Cutting it is a consideration to look at quite carefully. There's a circular saw blade, specially designed not to blunt too quickly because we are going through cement board, and that gives a clean cut, but it's throwing out dust. You need good dust extraction. Some people choose to use an angle grinder. Again, the problem is dust, and this kind of dust is not healthy to breathe. The third alternative is a ancillary piece of equipment from HardieBoard, which is a guillotine, and this is the guillotine here, and I'm going to demonstrate on this guillotine. This one's a second-hand one, it's not brand new, because how often do you use these things? This one will go back on an auction site at some particular point, but it has a stop here, and you can put the board against the stop so it keeps it square, and then you lower the board and squeeze away. Something I want to show you before I show you the quality of the cuts is what happens in the middle, and you can see that it actually takes a thin piece out the middle, and if you look why that is, it's because it's got two shoulders there, and this is quite wide, and so it's actually cutting a whole piece up the middle. And what's the quality of the cut like? Well, that's it on the front side, which is exactly what you want. That's it on the back side, which again is not to be sniffed at, nothing to worry about there. And there's the other piece that came off, and again clean cut, or rather that's a clean cut, and that's the back side of it. So if you're doing a HardieBoard or equivalent job, consider getting one of these. They might be on auction sites, and you can buy them and then put it back on auction, the auction site afterwards, and the cost of doing it will be not very much. The cost of the circular tungsten blades can run as dear as £80. So for something that's not going to get used, perhaps for job after job after job, maybe that's a consideration too. Thank you again for watching Budget with Brian. Looking forward to any comments you got. Don't forget, we're on Instagram and Twitter, and we want more subscribers, so please subscribe. Thank you again for watching Budget with Brian.